Hello everybody, it's Deadlinux again, and I'm finally back after a long hiatus. Had a change of position, been traveling a little bit, and now I finally had a weekend where I was able to redo my office and get kind of back down to normal here. So we were actually getting to the point where I can start hopefully recording some videos, and it's pretty warm outside. It's about 80 degrees, 90 degrees, but it's really humid. So what's a good way to cool off? Go where there's ice. So here we are ice fishing. I'm on the where am I? Lake info. Nimisjärvet, and just because I've always kind of come back to this lake, just because I like the little area here where it breaks down in the middle. We have this little inlet here, right there. So let's see what we can catch here. Hopefully we'll get some. I'm just playing a practice game right now. This is not an actual cup. So there are no other people. This is just me having some fun with a little bit of ice fishing. Pro Pilkki 1.0.6. Still the newest version. I just checked the website now just to see if I have the most up to date, and I do. So yeah, so let's see what we've got going on. And we'll just, I wanted the bigger drill. You know what? It's practice. I can go back and get it. So let's go back. Run! Run, fat boy, run! No, that's not nice. We shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Okay, I think the start area is here, right? So can I change it here? Yes, I can. Okay, good. It's a big drill in use. 6 inches. 6 inches is not a big drill, ladies and gentlemen. I think the hand drill that I have is 8. And you can get them that are hand drills as big as 10. But at that point, you're basically drilling swimming pools. You know what I mean? Might as well just start spearing for pike. We don't. Do I want this set up? No, I don't want this set up. Let's. Oh, I can't do that until we punch down, obviously, because he's got his hands full. All right. There we go. Okie dokie. So, well, no, let's test. This is awfully shallow. I didn't realize it was this shallow. Shoot. Yeah, we can do this. That's fine. We'll see what we get. Let's increase the sensitivity here a bit. We'll just tap it a bit and see. So how's everybody been? I've been on hiatus for a long time. I actually disconnected my Twitter account and my YouTube account. Actually, didn't disconnect my YouTube account from my Facebook account yet. I should do that. Because primarily I just realized on my YouTube channel I just broke 100 subscribers. So that was a little different. Wasn't expecting that to happen. So that means I actually have 100 people that kind of think that something I did once upon a time was decent, so that I should probably do it again before we all go gray and die. So yeah. So anyway, but no, I had, as you may know, I've got a Twitter feed called Deadlinux Tweets, where I post, where I have been occasionally posting, and then if I do catch anything decent in real life, then I actually do post it there too. If I can, or if I've got video of it, of course I'll post it on YouTube if I have it. But this last time when I was out fishing, I just went Thursday, I think, and I didn't really catch anything. It wasn't anything to speak of. But it was a cat. Actually, no, I mean, it wasn't anything big. What did I catch? Couple pound catfish, female, I think. A sucker, a white sucker that's native to the area, and then a couple little tiny catfish. So it wasn't too bad. Let's switch to bloodworms here just for reasons of various. Okay. So it's negative 2 degrees Celsius, so it must be around 30 degrees Fahrenheit, maybe? Approximately? I could be wrong. I don't know the conversion rate. I'm not looking it up either. I've got my laptop here too, and I'm not going to do it. Okay, come on. Now there's somebody down there, but I think they're really small. Because somebody took a hit. I saw it before. I don't want to catch the little guys. I want big fish. Big fish. Real big fish. No, that's a band. We don't do that. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. The other thing too is I should probably let you know that the other reason I want to take a look at the channel is 2015 has been a good gaming year for most YouTubers. I don't know if you guys have been catching some of the big name players like Total Biscuit, Northern Lion, who else? do I watch? Scott Manley, I suppose, Nerd Cubed. They're covering a lot of different games because there's a lot of stuff coming out, various genres, which is great. A lot of indie games are getting a lot of play. And there are also a couple of indie fishing games in development right now, and they are looking fairly slick. The days of Fishing Sim 2 being the epitomes, hopefully going away. Ruffy, 19 grams, basically as big as my little finger. Great. You know what? Forget it. We're going to go and we're going to find a different spot. But I want to cover them, and I've played them a little bit. Oh, I haven't played the one I just purchased today, which is Carp Fishing Simulator, which is kind of misleading because it is also multi-species. But I was playing it a little bit today, and it looks a lot like Eurobus Simulator or Farming Simulator in its early years. I mean, it looks a little rough around the edges. It may advance. Who knows how they get with it. But the one that is the special one is the Dovetail Games Fishing, and we will take a look at that on this channel. They just had a big update where they actually introduced a female fisherman now, so there's a male and female, and it's kind of funny. On that particular game, if you remember, you probably don't remember, in Fisherman Freshwater Trophies, because I only shot a couple of videos of that, but the guy in that one looks a lot like the guy in Dovetail Fishing, which is funny. I've been trying to find that game again, by the way, Freshwater Trophies, for those of you that are interested, because it is what I consider to be one of the best fishing games out there, if you can find it, but it's hard to find. It's not available in any store. You can buy it on Amazon in a box. There used to be a couple of online distributors of it, and I had purchased a copy, but my download link no longer works, so we don't really know what's going on. So I'm looking to see if I have an old binary of it somewhere so I can load it up so at least you guys can see it. But I have a sneaking suspicion that the days of Freshwater Trophies is finally gone. I mean, the game is about 10, 12 years old, but it's so good. It's the problem. But what are you going to do, There's only some games you can save. Some of these other ones that are small titles, you can't really. So, it's unfortunate. But that was a good one. And there's another one on there, too, that if you're on Steam, like I'm on Steam all the time, if you're looking at... what was the one? It was European Fishing Simulator, which is another one that's been around for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a year or two. But if you look at the reviews, they are very, very poor. Very, very poor. So that's too bad. I may pick it up just so I can show it to you guys, because I don't think there's any other way you'll see real gameplay from it. And I don't care. I don't mind purchasing a fishing game that sucks. I've already done that several times over. Doesn't hurt me any. So, but it'll give you guys a chance to at least take a look at it and see it. And if you're a fishing game fan, a fishing gamer, that's why you're watching this channel, or that's probably how you found me. So I'll try to do what I can to help you keep your interest alive. I'm switching rods here because I am going to pretend that I can actually fish. Let's take the little bigger guy, because then I can use the alternative baits. I don't want to use the big black spoon. Yeah, I want to use the big black spoon. I'm an idiot. We'll use the trout paste. And we'll see what we get here. How am I doing on time? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. We can do a little longer video. It's not going to hurt you any. Unless you really need to get out of here. I'll do an actual little bit of jigging here. Yeah, and if you're new to the channel, or if you haven't seen any of my stuff before with Pro Pilkki 2, this game is available through kalasa.net. Do a Google search for Pro Pilkki 2. You'll find it. The download is free. This game has been around for a very long time, has a very large following, and has very competitive leaderboards that I do not participate in because I suck. But I'm one of the few people who will cast it on YouTube. Not cast it, I just record it. On YouTube in English. There's a lot of people that record it in Finnish, which is cool. but it is very it's pretty well detailed. I mean, using the DirectX 7 here, you can see it's a little bit rough. It's a little bit. I mean, we have certain places here where like the actual three-dimensional stuff is a little raw. Who cares? Because it all is completely fluid and natural. With the left mouse button, I can move the rod tip up and down. With the right, or with the right mouse button, I can move the rod itself up and down, which is great. And so you can do things like this, and you can actually jig from a higher orbit and do all sorts of things like that. The mouse wheel actually controls the reel itself, so you can do that and spin it. And since I've got one of those mouse wheels, it's kinetic, I can actually do that and keep it spinning real slow. You can do all sorts of fun stuff like that. The baits and all that kind of stuff do look like they are actual photos or they're high quality images, which is great. I mean, yeah, this game is wonderful. It's very, very nicely well done. I should be catching big fish. Huge fish. Fish the likes of which you've never... Worm sign the likes of which God himself has never seen. Or whatever. Nope. And you know what that means. If we don't get anything, we go light and then we go heavy. So let's see what we can do. I'm also not fishing off the bottom. And it's snowy. We got snow cover. Ooh, the paste is gone. Okay. Ooh, this one I think is new. Let's see what we got. Oh, we can use them. Sure, why not? Let's see what we get. Oh, it switched rods on me. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I thought it did because of the bait selection, but that must just be the type of hook that this particular lure or spinner has on it. Flasher, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Now, the fact that the paste got stolen, or I'm thinking the paste is gone because it got stolen, I have a sneaking suspicion we're dealing with smaller fish, which is too bad. I wanted to work with bigger fish. Where are we at? Yeah, we're right near the drop-off, so this is actually not bad. I could move a little bit deeper if I wanted to. And I suppose if it's... Well, no, if it's early fall, it may be shallower. Who knows? Who knows? That's why I wanted to play this leg again, because I still don't think I get it. And this game still frustrates me sometimes. Which is good. Which is good. It's a challenging game. This is not easy. And you could sit here at this hole for a long period of time and it'd be completely boring for you and you would eventually catch fish, or you could move from hole to hole and be catching fish all the time and just get, keep trying and trying and trying. That's one of the beauties of this game. It's not a boring game if you don't want it to be. Let's see. I want something brighter. Something. Ooh, that looks like that might be the ticket right there. Something that'll be a little bit more penetrating in the dark underneath the ice. And in that case, let's go yellow. Why? I don't know. Because it works. But see, I mean, even like the hook shank here, it's a beautifully rendered image. It's very nice. Oh, it's not rendered, it's actually a photo, I think. But the fact that they've got it in there and it just looks fluid is just, you don't even notice it. It's great. Alright, so I'll just ping it once or twice. See if we pick up anybody. Ooh, okay. There is somebody down there. Damn, and they're bigger than I thought they'd be. Shoot. My line's gonna snap. I'll bet you money. Excuse me, a little bit of old speckled hen in there. Come on, you can do it. Don't horse it. Don't horse it. Just get the fish out of the hole. Just reach in there and grab it. Here we go. What we got? What we got? What we got? There we go. Brook trout. Okay. So we're catching fish. Let's keep doing it then. All right. Okay, 338 grams. Let me get the grams to pounds conversion up. Okay, so we had what, 338? Almost a pound. That's not bad. That's almost a keeper. Let's see what else we got. And you know the rule, we do not leave fish to find fish. That's always kind of risky, unless you're really willing to spend a lot of time. At least we caught something within 15 minutes, that's good. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you think they just don't like... Well, you know what? I bet you it's gone. I bet you it's gone. I bet you we're out of fishies. They like the yellow ones and they can see the red. Maybe the flasher's working. Yeah, that's all washed out. Let's use, oh shoot, let's try blue. I don't ever really use blue. Okay, down you go. Right like that. Go for it. Nothing? Okay. Go back down to the depth that I was at. I'll just do a little bit of a ping, a little bit of a ping, a little bit of a gentle ping. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yes, jigging does work. Weird, huh? This one's not putting up as much of a fight. This must be a smaller fish. Oh, yeah. Roughy. Wow. Okay. Sure. Okay, well, that's what we got with that. Let's try red again with this flasher. So we are catching fish in this hole, though, with red. So that's kind of cool. Let's leave that dangling off the end like that. Fishy, fishy, come on. Nobody? I just want it to hit in the drop, I really do. It'd be nice to have a really hopping, really just on spot. It also explains why our bait was gone when the paste was down there, or the paste was, or English is my first language. When we were using the paste earlier, when it was gone, even though we didn't get any hits, could have been small fish snacking on it. Very likely. Nothing? Nothing, really? Let's go up a bit. I forgot, there's a way to get to mid-water. I forget what the key is. Come on. Nothing? Really? Alright. Now we just switched to red, right? So then, maybe that's the problem. Maybe red is not the color today. Huh, okay. Beats me. We'll just for kicks go up. Up, 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 up. But there was brown or brook trout way down near the bottom, so probably staying down there. Yeah, staying down there is probably a better idea. Excuse me. Forgive me. No fishies? None. Alright. And we did move to a little bit different spot, didn't I? Did I move in? No, I didn't yet. Okay. Let's pull that guy out and go back to, what was it, yellow? Was yellow the one that got us fish? The blue one was a roughy. I haven't used green yet. Let's use green. Shoots then. Get on the hook. Maggot. Spikes. And go all the way down. I forget what the key command is. God, I already said that, didn't I? Don't know the key command. Just so to say it again. Whoa, hello. Citrus colors, huh? Roughy again. Okay. Let's go back to yellow and see if that makes any difference. Yeah, get on there. You know what we could do? We could use a lure. I don't use lures very often. Maybe we'll need to do that. And then we can get this going. If this is the kind of, I don't know if you're like me with YouTube videos, if you're the kind of person who just like lets it run in the background, this video is perfect for that. So if you think you have to be paying attention because of non-stop action, trust me, I'll let you know when you need to be watching. No? Nobody? Nobody? Really? Gosh, I just want to see that spring bobber just go insane and just bend in half. Come on! Where are my fish? Where are all of my fish? Let's go down to the very, very bottom. That's as low as we get right there. Seeing stuff like this where you're actually controlling your depth, it always makes me wonder, like if you're fishing from shore, and unless you're using bobbers or some sort of weird floating rig setup, you're on the bottom. You know what I mean? So, why couldn't you do that with ice fishing? Just takes a lot longer, I suppose. Alright, this is getting us nowhere. Let's move. My patience is gone. Yeah, like it was ever there, right? But yeah, no, as far as fishing games are concerned on Steam, yeah, there was also another one I picked up just kind of on a whim, which was, Cat Goes Fishing, I think? It was, and I thought, oh, okay, this looks like a mobile game that was ported to PC or whatever. I don't know enough about it. But, sure enough, it's addictive. It reminds me a lot of, is it Outrageous Fishing or Awesome Fishing? And then there was like a ton of clones made after it. It's not that, but it's sort of that. It's, one of those games where you continually play it, and the more you play it, the more you get, and the more upgrades you get, and the further you get to go out, and eventually you can beat the game just through time alone, which is fun. I mean, I don't mind that, but it was just did not expect it to be that addictive at all. And here I am playing it for like an hour and a half, and suddenly I'm upgrading to getting the boat and getting different kinds of rods and stuff and earning Steam achievements, and it was fun. It was fun. I may have to show that to you if I get a chance, but Cat Goes Fishing. But it's a little too pricey. I'd wait till it goes on sale. I think I paid full price for it, and I'm kind of regretting it, but it's a fishing game, and we support those things here. Right? Right. Of course we do. Of course we do. Ooh, was that me, or was that my bait? Hitting the bottom. Let's just get rid of that. So make it as sensitive as possible. Nothing? Okay, time to go crazy. Let's do something weird. So, if that does not work, let us do this here. What looks like a baby Ruffy? You kind of do. But what was it? Yellow was working and red was working. Let's use you. Maybe. We'll see. There we go. I don't know if you guys have, maybe you haven't used lures yet, or or some of you may be playing it and you're like, oh, I use everything. But I have caught fish with them, but it's been a while. Alright, we're going to back this up because the lure is going to add a little bit of weight to it, so it's not going to be the same. Oh no, this is a lightweight one. This is fine. We can just do this. So we will jig constantly to make sure it looks alive, like you would if you actually were using a jig in ice fishing. I mean, it's the same kind of thing. Or fly, same kind of thing. When ice fishing, obviously fly fishing is different. But yeah. Okay, let's go up a little bit just for pretend that I know what I'm doing. No, no, no. It's getting dark. Wow. What time is it? It's like 4 o'clock? 3 o'clock? It's not that late. Jeepers. Yeah, right? Noon, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's right like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Why is it so dark? My goodness. My goodness. It's dark. You're not going to be able to see anything. You know what? We're going to go by smell then. Shoot. And well, this got kind of foreboding quick. Okay, so I want to go southwest a little bit. So like, oh, but they're drilling over here. Let's see, where are all the holes at? Yeah, let's go over to these. Not that that makes any real sense. Isn't that cool? Here's the map. So we got campfires there. And there's obviously the end of the game map right there with the big line. But it's pretty cool. Punch down. And just because there's other holes there means nothing. So let us see what we can see. Alright, so I'm going to change back to bait because we had luck with bait, so might as well just stick with it. Right? Right. Don't say it. I left fish to find fish, I know. But you know, it's not all about catching the fish, right? It's all about the experience, right? It's the journey. The journey is what we look for. The journey of catching and finding fish that we don't catch and we don't find. I never pretended I was good at this game. I just know how to play it, that's all. No, nothing? Nothing, nothing? Wait a minute, didn't I say I was going to go by scent this time? Because there's no way to see. Boy, I'm good at this. Okay, let's use this guy. Yep. And we're going to switch this to, yeah, why not? Because it's dark, they're not going to be able to see it. I know, but it... Honestly, at this point... hell with it. Shrimp. Yeah, I rarely use shrimp. But, drop! Let us see what we can find. Well, this is a little different because, I mean, you can jig it and it will affect the flasher, yeah. Who knows, maybe we'll catch something with this. Maybe we won't. I do know the game has gotten a lot harder since the updates, it seems. And maybe that's just my imagination, but but I'm going for big fish. Big fish. I remember the one day I did it. I don't remember at what time of day I picked or what time of year, but man, I could do no wrong. Man, it's getting really dark. I don't even want to fish like this. So let's see here. Okay, let me pause the video here for a second, and then I'm gonna come back, and we are going to take a look and see. Let's take a look at another lake here. So hang on just a second. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. Let's see. Where are we? Where did I say we were gonna be? I didn't tell you where it was gonna be. What lake did I pick? Le Milampi. Le Milampi? Something like that. Roach and perch, sure, but competitions aren't run with those. Okay, so bream, good. Chances of catching pike are quite high. Those will just happen when they happen. So we're going for bream. Bream we can use with the regular rod. We don't need to worry about switching up rods. Let's see. Where do we want to go though? Oh, they're right here. Well, shoots then. Let's just go right here by the weeds. Catch ourselves some bream. Oh, and the ice is clear? Ooh, there's no snow cover. Yeah, this should be a good day. Punch down. We shall see. We shall see. I think we'll try a couple of spots here and then we'll call it good for the video. Ooh, it's real shallow. Yes, I have been known to be wrong before. Come on. Alright, that's it. I'm using the smaller rod. Screw this. And then if we start getting hit with bream that are huge, then we'll worry about it. We'll use the flimsy. Oh, it's a little bit colder too, which means they're probably going deeper. Shoot. Okay, let's go here. Come on, buddy, in your gray jumpsuit. Keep going. Oh, he's walking slowly because it's ice and it's slick. Yeah, he's going to the center, which makes sense. Because I'll betcha that's where everybody else was fishing. Am I right? Sort of. Let's go right there-ish. There, maybe. And those are closed holes there. So it would have been previously and then froze over. But with as cold as it is, it freezes fast, so it wouldn't have been that long ago. Alright, let's see what we have. Yes, we definitely want to use... let's use bloodworms, because I like bloodworms. I like bloodworms, excuse me. Alright, drop it down. Let's see what we got. Nothing? Nope, not so far. This rod's always difficult because if you actually jig too much, then if you're trying to watch the spring bobber, it doesn't make any good because you actually are making the lure do all the bouncing like that. So basically you kind of have to give it some time so you can watch it too. And I'm getting absolutely nothing here. Alright. We'll switch to something really shiny because we have light to deal with. Like you. go. Yeah, bloodworms are fine. We'll keep with bloodworms. That's okay. I gotta wrap this up. This video is getting a little too long. I've been running my mouth again. That's okay. I hope you guys don't mind. Maybe a longer video is better. Right? You can just let it run and listen to it in the background. My soothing voice in the background. You're getting sleepy. The weight of the world, all the stress in your shoulders just unwinds all by itself. That was weird. Did my line just change color? No. I think I'm just losing my mind is what's going on. Nothing. Really? Alright. Well, let's change depth. I know Brain will eat bloodworms, won't they? Maybe they won't. Maybe I've got the bait completely wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. You know what they want? They want, like, you know, well-cooked sausage and sides of lamb and things. And here I'm fishing with worms. I'd like to catch at least one before we die. Come on. Nothing? Well, shoots then. That stinks. Alright, well, I guess I may have to let you go at this point. Thank you for watching. This has been Deadlinux, back into Pro Pilkki 2. Again, keep an eye on the channel. I'm hoping to get some footage of some of those other games onto here as well, so you can take a look and see what those are like. And unless you want to check them out early, if for some reason I'm taking too long, which happens, if you want to check them out on Steam, the one that's supposed to be the most promising is the Dovetail Games Fishing. I forget, Best Fishing or Fishing Simulator, I can't remember the name, but Dovetail is the name of the company, and it is searchable in Steam by Dovetail. So you can actually search by their publisher. The other one that's not, I don't know, we'll see what it's like, would be the Carp Fishing Simulator. But that one's a little bit more basic, and so I'm not exactly sure how that one's working. It is early access. They both are early access, so just to warn you now. But the Carp Fishing Simulator, not Carp Fishing Simulator, the Dovetail Games Fishing Simulator, that one, since the last time I saw it and what I've seen this weekend, it's really cleaned up. It's optimized quite a bit, where I used to have a big slowdown if I tried to run everything at optimum resolutions, and now I don't see that anymore, and that's actually really cool. So yeah, check it out, and I will too. And then if anybody has a beat on getting a hold of In-Fisherman Freshwater Trophies, you know, drop me a line. But I have a sneaking suspicion we have seen the end of days with that one, unfortunately. But it was a really good game at the time. I'll see if I can, like I said, I'll see what I can do to find it, so at least you can see what it was like. But otherwise, thank you for watching. This has been Deadlinux. With Pro Pilkki 2. Again, go ahead and check it out. It's at kalasa.net. It's a free download from the internet, and it runs in 64-bit just fine. And we're on version 1.0.6. So yeah, if you like what you see here and you're interested in ice fishing, basically if you need to set the fix, or if you're like me and just trying to cool off a little bit and just thinking about ice makes you feel a little bit better, then shoot, go ahead and do so. And yeah, but thank you again all for joining me, and thank you so much for the 100 subscribers. Now I got to get my act together, and we will see you next time. Alright, come on, fishy. Bite me. Come on. Really? Oh, for Pete's sake.